The number one super easy wealth building habit you can start today. Log into your bank account and check your bank balance. That's right. If you haven't logged into your bank account in a while, do that right now. If we want to work on improving something, in this case our finances, it is important that we keep that topic on top of our mind. If we're not thinking about it, mulling over it, trying to figure out how to get better at it, the fact is we'll not make any progress. We can't just haphazardly hope that our finances will improve. We're not just going to wake up one day rich. That is wishful thinking, or more bluntly put, delusional thinking. We have to take measurable actions towards building wealth, and one of the first and easy habits we can practice is checking our bank balance. It will immediately shock us to financial awareness. The lack of money you have will force you to accept the reality that you need to do some work. Or if you're fortunate to have a decent amount in there, it will force you to think about what you should be doing with that money so you can continue to build wealth. Remember what the famed management consultant Peter Drucker once said: what gets measured gets managed. Number 2. Another very easy wealth building habit you can start today. In the line of taking stock of our bank account balance, take stock of your spending by tracking how much you spent eating out today. For most people, the number one discretionary spending is on food, especially on eating out. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reports in its Consumer Expenditure Survey that Americans spent on average $3,600 in food away from home. That is close to $4,000 a year eating out. However, I have a suspicious hunch that if you're watching this video, you're likely spending more than $3,600 a year on eating out. Am I right? I mean, someone's gotta be underreporting here. My family eats out way more than that, and most restaurants I visit are always so full. And I'm not sure if this data includes money spent on food delivery apps like Uber Eats and DoorDash. Regardless, the fact is that we eat out a lot. And if we want to get a better control over our spending habits, this is one of the easiest low-hanging fruits to take control over. So do the simple exercise of tracking how much you spent eating out today. It could be not that much, or it could be a lot more than you expected. We just don't know until we start. The number 3 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Cancel one subscription, especially a subscription we haven't used in a while. It could be a streaming service like Disney Plus, or a meal kit service like HelloFresh, or even a gym membership to 24-hour fitness. Look at everything, and if you haven't used it in the last few months, just cancel it. A survey by Bango found that average American has 4.5 subscriptions and pays an average of $900 per year. That is close to $1,000 a year on subscription alone. Now, I'm all for keeping subscriptions if you're getting the maximum value from it. I pay for Spotify, and there isn't a day that goes by where I don't use it. Thus, the $20 that we pay for Family Plan is worth every penny. It also allows my wife to draw me out whenever I start talking nonsense. But if you're not getting maximum value from it, if you're not regularly using it, just cancel it and save your precious dollars. If you find that you miss it, you can always easily resubscribe. Number 4 easy wealth building habit you can start today. In the line of canceling one unused subscription, unsubscribe from one email marketing list. Email is one of the most widely used marketing strategies today, and for a good reason. Not only is it super powerful, it is quite cost effective. Physical mails used to cost millions of dollars to send because they require printing, compiling, and mailing. Well, today with the advent of the internet and email marketing tools, almost anyone can leverage the power of email to sell their products and services. Thus, if you were to log into your inbox right now, the chances are it is filled with a whole bunch of emails from companies that want to sell you stuff. Amazing hotel deals from Marriott, spring season flash sales from Banana Republic, must-buy presents from Amazon. Get them before they run out. Now, if you're really leveraging these to your advantage, go right ahead and keep them in your inbox. However, the chances are there are tons of emails that are just clogging up your inbox, not only taking up your storage space, but your mental space as well. I say if this is the case, just unsubscribe. And if you're afraid that you might miss something, shrink the goal and just unsubscribe from one today. I almost guarantee you won't even miss it. Alright, so far we've been talking a lot about wealth building habits, which is very important. However, do you know what else is very important? Ensuring that our family is well taken care of and protected at all times. I mean, there's a reason why you're watching videos like this and working hard, right? Because you want to provide for your family not only a better financial future, but a secure future. But do you have a plan for the worst case scenario? I mean, none of us like to think about it, but what if something was to happen to us tomorrow? Which is why my wife and I bought ourselves term life insurance as soon as we became parents. However, if you've been on the market for term life insurance, you know how chaotic it can be. Not only are many of them very complicated, the terms are confusing, and the process can be quite time consuming. That's why I'm excited to talk to you about Fabric by Gerber Life, the sponsor of today's video. Fabric is a company built by parents for parents like us, and they make it very easy to help protect your family's financial future by offering high-quality term life insurance that is designed to be fast and affordable. The digital application process allows you to go through the whole application process in under 10 minutes. And the best part? You can do it all from the comforts of your home. No unnecessary paperwork or unnecessary meetings. And because of Fabric's digital underwriting system, if you qualify, you could even be instantly approved with no medical exam. And what can you get? You can get up to $1 million in coverage for less than $1 a day. Let's be honest, that is a lot of money for just $1 a day. That is money that could help your family stay in their home. It could help cover your kids' education expenses, and it could give your family a financial cushion for their future. But my favorite, it can give you more peace of mind that your family's tomorrow is protected. But Fabric doesn't just stop at term life insurance. They also offer other great products such as investment accounts for kids, access to college savings funds, free online wills, and more tools to help make protecting your family's financial future a little easier. Plus, you can access all this right from your phone in one central, easy-to-navigate place. So don't wait. Find the peace of mind that comes with knowing that you're helping to keep your family protected, even in the worst-case scenario. With 8+ rating with Better Business Bureau, 1,900 5-star reviews, and excellent rating on Trustpilot, thousands of parents have already entrusted Fabric to help protect their families. So join them by heading to my special URL, meetfabric.com/tay, and apply for term life insurance through Fabric today. And there is no risk to applying. Fabric offers a 30-day money-back guarantee and the ability to cancel your coverage at any time. So make sure to go to my special URL, meetfabric.com/tay. I'll also have a link in the description below. Alright, with that said, let's get back to the video. Number 5. Another easy wealth building habit you can start today. Create a simple financial vision board. This is essentially just writing out all your financial goals. And don't be shy with this one. Write it all out. All the weird, quirky, and big. I want to make $300,000 in income by the year 2028. I want to have a net worth of $2 million by the year 2030. I want to have the most amazing hairline like Tay. I'm going to be honest with you on that last one. If you're not blessed with a gifted head of hair like me, it can get pretty expensive. But hey, I don't want to dissuade you from your dreams. Regardless, spend just a few minutes to get a blank sheet of paper and write out your financial goals. And I can tell you from personal experience, the exercise of writing down your goals is powerful. It transforms the vague wishes into clear objectives, and the clear objectives stimulate your brain to start working on solutions. And soon, without you even realizing it, you start to make smarter financial choices because you have a clear destination in your mind. The discipline of writing something down is the first step towards making it happen. The number 6 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Tell yourself, I am a frugal person. James Clear, the author of bestseller Atomic Habits, talks about in his book how the key to building lasting habits is creating a new identity first. He argues that our behaviors are essentially a reflection of our current identity. If we believe that we're an overspender or bad with money, then our behaviors are going to follow suit. We're going to overspend, and we're continuously going to be bad with money. Thus, one of the easiest things we can do to change our spending behavior is to reframe our mind by reframing our identity. Start telling ourselves that we're a frugal person, and we're frugal with money. That we don't spend haphazardly, but we're thoughtful with our spending. Another excellent self-identity that goes along well with this frugal mindset. Number 7 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Tell yourself, I am wise with money. If you want to build wealth, you can't just stop at being frugal. Frugality is an excellent habit to manage our spending because it helps us to focus on what truly matters. However, wealth building goes beyond just cost cutting. It requires reinvesting the money saved for long-term appreciation. Thus, when you reframe your identity from I am bad with money to I am wise with money, you start asking yourself the question, what would a person who is wise with their money, with their hard-earned financial resources do? It would naturally lead you to look for opportunities, to look for investments that would give your dollar the best chance for growth, to start exploring ways to make your money work for you. Change your thoughts, and you change your world. Number 8 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Another super easy one. Pick up one personal finance book today. Videos like this YouTube video are great. Website articles are excellent as well. But do you know what source of knowledge you'll get the greatest bang for your buck? Books. Books are the most condensed form of knowledge there is on planet Earth. So don't miss out. Here are a few of my favorite personal finance investing books I recommend you pick up today. A Simple Path to Wealth by Jill Collins. The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley. Your Money or Your Life by Vicki Robin. But we can't just stop at picking up one of these books. If we don't actually read them, they're just fancy paperweights, which leads to the next habit. Number 9 easy wealth building habit. Once you have your book, read one page of the finance book. For many people who don't have the habit of reading regularly, reading a whole book feels very daunting. I mean, there are hundreds of pages, and when it comes to personal finance books, they're filled with so many dry, boring topics. Index funds, ETFs, dividends, budgets, etc. You already have a hard time listening to some of these terms when someone speaks them out loud. Now you have to read about them? That is why you want to shrink the goal. Shrink reading the book into the smallest unit possible. 1 page. That is it. Make it a goal to read just 1 page. Because if you can get yourself to read just 1 page of these great books, that is 1 more page than before. And most often what you'll find is that after reading that 1 page, you'll find yourself reading the second and sometimes even third because you kicked off a momentum. If you want to master a habit, the key is to start with repetition, not perfection. Number 10 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Follow one financially savvy person on social media. No brainer here, right, my friend? Follow yours truly, Mr. Financial Tortoise. Not only does he give you the best financial wisdom, packaged in the most boringest way possible, you get to admire his amazing hair while doing so. It doesn't get any better than that. Alright, let's get into some more tactical, easy habits. But before we get there, I want to take a minute to remind you of a free PDF that goes along with this video. There's a lot that I'm covering here, so it may be hard to keep track of all the wealth building habits. Well, to help you digest these lessons better, and also to ensure that you don't forget them, I created an easy to digest 1-page PDF. Something to remember me by next time you're trying to improve your finances. So make sure to go to the link I'll have in the description below to download your free PDF. My gift to you for taking your precious time out of your day to consume my content. Alright, with that said, let's get back to the video. Number 11 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Take your company's 401k match. This is one of the easiest ways to build wealth because it is essentially free money. If your employer offers a 401k match, they're literally giving you extra cash for just contributing to your retirement. Yet according to CNBC survey, 4 in 10 workers with 401k do not contribute. So many people are leaving free money on the table simply because they didn't take the steps to contribute to the match. Don't be one of these people. Remember the earlier habit about how your new identity is that now you're wise with money? So be wise, be smart. If you haven't contributed to a 401k, log into your company's retirement plan right now and do it. Number 12 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Take your 401k to the next level by increasing your 401k contribution by 1%. Let's say that you're already contributing to your 401k up to the match. That is excellent. Kudos to you, my friend. However, if you're not aiming to max it out, there's still room for improvement. Now, to max it out right away may be too much of a stretch. However, what about just 1%? That you can do. You can afford a 1% increase in your contribution, and you just have to make some small sacrifices. And the best part, that 1% increased contribution will have a profound impact on your portfolio and your future wealth because it will compound and compound over time. Money makes money, and the money that money makes money. Number 13 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Look up your expense ratio. Expense ratio is how much you're paying in fees to invest in a particular fund, expressed as a percentage of your assets. And for most people, we have no idea how much we're paying to invest in a certain fund. I sure didn't look up this number until 10 years after I opened up my Roth IRA. I didn't know that I needed to know. But you do need to know, my friend, especially if you're serious about building wealth. Because the truth is that the financial industry loves to charge high expense ratios. That is our primary means to make money off of hardworking individuals like yourself. These days, there is no need to pay a high expense ratio in order to benefit from the growth of the stock market. So after you've contributed your 401k to the match, and you took it to the next level by 1%, take it up another notch by looking up your expense ratio. If you're paying anything close to 1%, that is too much. A good low-cost broad market index fund shouldn't charge you any more than 0.05%. Most often, much less. Number 14 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Enable reinvest dividends. Let's take your investing up another notch. Make sure you have reinvest dividends enabled in all your investment accounts. Now, this should normally be automatic in your 401k account. However, for brokerage accounts, taxable accounts, this isn't. Many times, if you don't have reinvest dividends enabled, your dividends will just sit as cash in a settlement account. You don't want to have them just sit there. You want your dividends to buy more shares of the fund that generated them because over time, this creates a snowball effect. Your reinvested dividends generates more dividends, which then get reinvested again, leading to exponential growth in your portfolio. Again, another super easy fix that will have tremendous impact on your long-term wealth. If you're not sure if you have reinvest dividends enabled, just take a minute to log into your account and check. Number 15 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Open up a Roth IRA account. Roth accounts are great because your money, once it gets into a Roth account, grows tax-free and you can withdraw it completely tax-free in retirement. Contrast that from a traditional account like a traditional 401k where you defer taxes until you withdraw the money. Thus, in order to have a healthy tax diversification, if you have a traditional 401k account, which most people do, you also want to have a Roth IRA account. Now, given that we're talking about easy habits, not hard ones, I would say just take the action to open a Roth IRA account today. You don't have to fund it because getting the cash to do it can be hard. However, it doesn't take a lot of work to open a Roth account. And the hope is that once you have it, you'll feel the pull to fund it eventually. Hopefully sooner than later, but later is better than never. Number 16 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Turn off one-click purchase on Amazon. Amazon has some super smart people on their team. So smart that with just one user interface change, they can instantly change the shopping behavior of millions of people. And one of those changes was the one-click purchase. Amazon's one-click feature allowed customers to purchase items with a single click by using pre-existing payment and shipping information, completely removing all friction from the buying process. And let me tell you from personal experience, it is quite powerful. Just one tap and boom, your order is on the way. But on the flip side, it is quite scary because it gives no room for second thoughts and no time to reconsider. And if you want to be a wealth builder, we need some of that second thought. Because let's be honest, we're not at our best self at all times. So despite how convenient it may be, disable that one-click purchase on Amazon. Number 17 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Staying with adding friction to our spending, when it comes to online shopping, don't buy now, save till later. This is a feature that is available in pretty much all online shopping platforms. The ability to add an items to save to later list rather than needing to check out whatever items are in your cart. I say use it aggressively. Instead of going straight from identifying an item, adding to the cart, and checking out, give yourself a pause by adding the item to the later list. This simple habit creates a built-in cooling off period. It gives you time to decide if the purchase is truly necessary or just an impulse. Often after a day or two, you may realize you don't need the item as much as you initially thought, or you might even completely forget about it. Number 18 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Create a shopping list. That's right. Create a simple shopping list where you're adding items to it first before you go out to shop. This simple habit helps you to stay focused and avoid impulse purchases when you're at a store or shopping online. Instead of reacting to sales, ads, or whatever the marketing machine throws at you, you shop with intention, only buying what you plan for in advance. A shopping list also gives you time to evaluate your purchase. As you're adding items, you're subconsciously asking yourself, do I really need this? Is there a better alternative? Can I wait on this? Number 19 easy wealth building habit you can start today. Delete one shopping app from your phone. If you want to take limiting impulse to the next level, consider deleting a shopping app from your phone. It doesn't have to be all shopping apps, just one will do. Not only is this super easy, you're completely bypassing the temptation to shop. Number 20 easy wealth building habit. In the line of deleting apps, delete one social media app from your phone. Social media isn't just a time drain, it is also a money drain. The endless scroll exposes you to ads, promotions, and a constant stream of curated lifestyle that can trigger impulse spending and lifestyle inflation. Again, you don't need to delete them all, just one. You might be surprised to find out a week later how much you don't miss it. Number 21 and final easy wealth building habit you can start today. Sleep earlier. It might not seem like a financial habit, but getting enough sleep has a direct impact on your wealth. When we don't get a good night's sleep, we make terrible financial decisions. We're not at our best self. However, when we're well rested, we are wiser. We avoid impulse spending, and we're just a lot more intentional with our money decisions. So if you're watching this video right now, late into the evening, you have my permission to turn me off and go to sleep. Just make sure you dream about me. Thank you guys for watching In the Line of Better Habits. If you want to learn some smart, frugal habits of real millionaires, please check out my video here. Until next time, all the best.